Great seeing you back for Devos here today. And we're finishing up with this subject matter on increased faith in others. And I'm here to tell you on this subject here, this is absolutely, I believe, one up there is one of the most important subjects. Because here we are. We're not trying to get something for ourselves. And we're not trying to see how we could do better, how we could be smarter. No, we want to help other people. And that's what being a Christian is all about, to be Christ-like. So today I want to talk to you about helping others visualize, be able to see their futures by faith in their minds. Now, we'll start here with Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20. I love this verse. It says, "Now unto him that is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us." What that means is this. When you pray for something, and you want to tell people this, when you pray for this much, God says, well, actually, I want to do this much. So listen, you've got to believe in this much. And you want to tell people that God is just waiting for somebody that believes that God's going to answer their prayer. But they have to visualize. Let me tell you the importance of being able to visualize what you're going to do. They did an experiment. This is really a crude illustration, but this is for real. Okay, now don't tell me you like rats, okay? If you like rats, okay, you need some counseling. But, okay, they took these rats, and these scientists put these rats in a container of water and shut the lights out. And here they found that in a period of about 10 minutes, the rats drowned in the dark. Okay, but then they took the rats and they put some lighting in there where they could see in the same container. And they lived up to 36 hours. Okay, that visualization that the rats had, seeing that somehow maybe they could get out, which they didn't, thank God they didn't, okay, but that made them live longer. Listen, people can do what they can see. But what I want you to do, I want you to help them to be able to visualize this. You want to give them a reason just to keep on going. You want to encourage them when they fall, because everybody falls, don't they? Now, we want to judge them. Bad Christians want to judge them. Good Christians who love God want to go up to them, put their arm around them, and encourage them and say, look, I fell once too, but you got to get back up. Now, look with me in Proverbs 24:16. It said, "For a just man will fall 7 times, and he riseth up again." God says, I'm expecting you're going to fall. But believers that love God get back up, but they need encouragement from others believers. So I think all of us know some people, they've messed up in their marriages, they've messed up with their children, they've messed up with their finances, and they just need somebody to come along and encourage them. Don't judge them. Don't look down on them. Don't be scared about them. But God wants you to help them. When we talk about the journey of success, listen, it's the process. It's the journey. It's not just the destination. And you have found as a Christian, once you get there, that the journey was the most important thing. And we fall a lot of times along the way. Okay, so you really want to share your own failures to help people. Now look in Ecclesiastes 4:10. "For if one falls down, and his companion can lift him up. But pity the one who falls without another to help him up." Hey, let me tell you, as a pastor, I see people falling all the time, and there is no one to pick them up. Or many times, the person that picks them up is a bad person or a person who's lost. And maybe controlled by this world. Listen, they need loving Christians who love God to go over and help pick them up and encourage them to visualize they can get back up on their feet again. That's what God wants us to do. So listen, I'm going to close this out here. And I told you it was my son's motto. Every day he'd reach out to somebody. He really would. He'd make phone calls. He'd send text messages. He would get them on Messenger, on Facebook. He'd send them little messages, and he didn't hardly even know them. So he had this legacy of loving and helping people. And I've been hearing so much about this, but I want to encourage you to become that kind of person. Loving, caring, giving person. And your life is going to be enriched. So this is what I want you to say. If I don't do something for someone every single day, it's just a waste of a day.